Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Tuesday, December 3rd, 2013. Right now in the Nasdaq patch we're essentially paired off here with neither a bias to buy nor to sell. A couple of features here, we do some deviations. We have a volume deviation in Apple that's trading lower on some pretty heavy volume. Amazon also trading lower on heavy volume. That one has a contra candle on the day's chart. eBay's also got a contra signal, 1.5% below the day's open on increased volume. A couple of stocks here to watch on the long side. Baidu and Broadcom both have upside CPS signals, so those would be the Nasdaq stocks that I would be focusing on for the next session. Financials, very, very light volume here for the most part. Just a couple of signals here. Not really seeing any kind of dominance either way as far as the financials tipping their hand for tomorrow via the scans. Energy patch, Arch Coal, pretty strong day, 4% above the day's open. PBR having a very, very weak day, 3% below the day's open on triple the typical volume. We're also seeing some decent volume in Valero, that's 2.5% or thereabouts above the day's open. Moving on to the generals, again, not a lot to dig into here. 3M had a downgrade this morning. That's trading to the downside by more than 2.5% below the day's open, and that's on increased volume. That very well could follow through tomorrow. Dow Chemical trading up on increased volume. That one's just a little bit shy of plus 2% above the day's open. Housing names, very, very light volume, but most of these are playing out to the downside. We do have a downside CPS on DHI. Not too much as far as signals go in the transportation patch. We do have a upside CPS in Norfolk Southern NSC. And finally, the commodity names. A lot of the gold stocks still continue to get hit. Gold's making a new low on the year here, closing in on being down about 30 points on the day at about $1,220. Seeing some pretty good weakness in a lot of precious metal stocks. ABX is about 4% below the day's open. Silver Wheaton's a little bit more than that. So most of the metal names are very, very weak today and could see some follow through tomorrow. So keep an eye on those. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.